my name is Waga Adobe, CEO Sugar Bee Stage. You're welcome to my sewing room. Well, I'm going to be showing you basic tools and equipment needed in the sewing room. Well, if this is important to you, and especially if you're a beginner, keep watching. And please don't forget to like and subscribe. See you. Let's get right into talking about are the three types of sewing machine we have. We have the domestic sewing machine, we have the manual sewing machine, and we have the industrial sewing machine. So the domestic sewing machine is a handheld sewing machine. Well, I advise you, if you're looking for something serious, like if you're a beginner, you just want to start, you can invest in it. But if you're someone who wants to be sewing for clients and you know that you want something sturdy, something that's going to last you a very long time, not something that will spoil in a few years, I advise you to invest in either a manual or an industrial sewing machine. My manual sewing machine was passed down to me. It's well over 40 years. My industrial sewing machine, I just got it, a brand new one behind me. I had one before this. Well, that one gave me a whole lot of problems. That's because it was waterlogged. I'm going to make the video on that so that you're not going to make a wrong purchase like I did. So let's get right into it. So the three classes, if you want me to expansion break down more on it, well, I think I'll make a video talking about the different types and classes and different types of sewing machine. But I'm just basically stating that basic items to be found in the sewing room. So that is about the sewing machine. Then another thing you're going to find in a sewing machine, you can find an iron. Yeah. So iron is a tailor's best friend. You're meant to make use of it. So iron every line you sew. Also, it also goes in pair with tailor's ham for when you're making you've made a bustier and you want to iron it out. You need to invest in the tailor's ham. It's really important. I'm going to show you what the tailor's ham look like. Now another thing you should invest in is pattern papers. These are really important. I don't know why people underestimate it or they don't take it serious, especially roadside tailors. Please, you need to up your game. You need to go into pattern drafting. That is what is in vogue right now. Not like it's in vogue, it helps. It was created to make the life of tailors more better. It gives neat finishing. It makes from the end result you know that you've done something really nice. So that is also part of what I plan to talk about. So another thing I'm going to be talking about is the measurement book. You need this, and it goes hand in hand with a measuring tape. Yet you need this to take the measurement. I mean, this is called the necklace. This is how it's basically worn. So you make use of this to take your client's measurement. With a lot of people, a lot of brands of measuring book, you should invest in that to make use of a good one to take accurate and good measurements. So another thing I'll be talking about, make use of this. You make use of this, make use of the pencil, the sharpener, needles for hand stitching. You make use of needles this to change for your this thing. You need a drawing book. I don't have one close to me. You need pattern rulers. These are really essential. I make use of this. You also make use of elastic tape in order to tape. Once you draft, there's some things that you need to tape down. This is also very important. You also need scissors. You need a fabric scissors and you need a paper scissors. Never make use of a paper scissors to cut. Never make use of a fabric scissors to cut the paper. You're going to it's going to get blunt. You regret that. So you also need seam ripper. These to trim off seam. You also need a magnet. This is also really important. So yeah, don't mind me. I have a small sewing room, so I can reach out to everything really fast. So another thing I'm going to talk about, which is not close by to me, is a weaving machine. You can invest in a weaving machine. That is if you feel the need to. There are different kinds also, just like the sewing machine. You have the domestic, you have the manual, you have the industrial. The domestic weaving machine is a good investment if you don't have a huge amount of capital to invest in industrial sewing machine or industrial weaving machine. Why do I keep saying weaving? Okay, so yeah, it's a good investment. You need it. And for women's wear, it's not that, I won't say it's not that important, but it's important. But if you feel you don't have the funds to invest into it, you can always make your clothes, take them to the market to have it weaved. Yeah, it's really, really, really important. So another thing I'm going to be saying you should invest in bulk in your sewing machine, in your sewing room, is, you know what this is lining. So you need to buy lining in bulk. It's not every time you want to sew a project you run off. And most of the majority of clothes I've made actually made use of black lining, so if it's something that has to do with black, hey, also invest in bulk too when it comes to thread, and when it comes to zip. I have a lot of black zip, I have a lot of white zip, I have some major colors like royal blue, red. Those colors we mostly make use of it. It's not every time you want to sew you dash off to the market, or the sewing supply store. You don't need to rush off every time. Have some of those things in stock. You always need it. You need warding, gum stay, all those elastic, all those things. It comes up also. Then you also need a thread rack. This hanging, I had to bring it down to show you. I made a video showing how I made this. If you want to know how I made this, just drop the link, a comment in the comment section. I'll make sure I get back to you on how I made this. It's just made with nails. I don't want to go into. If you want that, just comment and I'll get right to it. So okay, so another thing you need is a table for cutting your clothes. If you don't have a table, you can get a clean space, a clean floor. Make sure it's clean, well moved, and place your fabric and cut. It's not a must you get a table, but as if you don't have the financial, you're not financially capable to invest in one, get a clean floor. There's sometimes I still make use of the floor when I need what I'm cutting doesn't fit my table size, so I make use of the floor and I cut it and it gets the work done. So I invite you to invest in a table, but if you can't, you also go with using your floor. Also, another thing I invite you to invest in is a ring light. I'm using a ring light right now to shoot this video. When I started shooting or taking pictures, I didn't have a ring light. I just made use of my phone. So I advise you, if you know your work is serious and you want something good, sturdy, something that can, we are very visual these days. If your videos are not clear and it's not really bright, people don't tend to watch your videos. Even my sewing room is not even the right shade of color. I meant to have made it white, like painted room white, but of course this is not my vision. This is not where this is just where I'm starting. Don't worry, as I progress I'll get a better room where I'll paint white. So don't mind me, I blab a lot, I talk a lot if you know me very well. So I also forgot, you need chalk when you want to draft on your cloth. You need chalk to for your markings. So if there's any other thing I forgot to state, I'm going to state it above as the video is going. Yes, so this is the basic items needed in a sewing room. I hope this video has been of help to you in one way or the other. Please like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, please. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching. I'm going to be posting videos every week, sewing tips, tools, and also I might be talking about other things aside sewing. So please, if you enjoy this video, give me a thumbs up, and please kindly subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video.